I'm inspired by the filmmakers who are making films that are not necessarily autobiographical, but are clearly very personal, and they're sort of set at a time when they were maybe growing up or in a place where they were growing up, and everything from like Lady Bird and Squid and the Whale and Superbad and Au revoir les enfants, that's a huge inspiration. And I think, some of those skew even more autobiographical and some a little less, but clearly are grounded in something that was very personal to those filmmakers. And so I felt like I love those types of films, and I love how specific they are to these, like Lady Bird being in Sacramento, or, it's just so particular. And I feel like I knew this camp, and I knew the way that these boys talked, and I knew what they would wear, and I just wanted to keep it as close to that as I could.
I mean, it's also pre-cell phone, right? So I didn't know if that was also part of it.
Yeah.
So pre-social media, I should say. Yes. we had the beginnings of cell phones, but that obviously gets into that adolescent culture so deeply, and by not having that, it puts. That's another weaponization potentially, right? But you allow it to be simpler without that in a way that allows us to sort of see it for what it is.
Yeah, I think it's a new tool. For kids and adults, for anyone, it's just a new tool for everything, including, the dynamics amongst boys. And so, I was just talking to Everett about this earlier today, and how he was saying he really thinks that some of the dynamics in this film, he's experienced things like that in his life, but people
Everett's the lead of the film.
Yeah, Everett, who plays Ben, the lead, was saying that he feels like people, will use social media or hide behind that and the anonymity of that. But to do similar things and to sort of try to ostracize one person in an attempt to connect with others. And I think the themes feel very similar today, I would think, but it's just a different thing. And there's movies like Eighth Grade and Adolescence recently that are really diving into the way social media impacts, being young right now. And I think that I sort of wanted to be in a slightly different lane.
Yeah. Right. Well, it's important to recognize that some of this, social media is a problem, and the preponderance of cell phones smartphones is a problem. But, these problems existed before that. Just read The Lord of the Flies.
Yeah, right.